Lesson 26 is on division. Okay? The first thing I want you to write down is this. D-M-S-B. Have you ever heard that before?
Yep. Yes.
Dad, mom, sister, brother.
Yes. No.
Okay? This will be your friend when you're doing division. It helps you a lot. Dad, mom, sister, brother. Got it? The dad actually doesn't stand for dad.
Is it division, multiply, subtract, and...
Bring down.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Okay?
It's easy.
So, every time I do a problem, I write this up here.
I've done it. This is so easy.
You done it before? That's good. Okay. So, yes.
This is long division, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So, everybody write this number on your paper.
Ooh, I love doing this.
Okay. $8.52
Can you do it by yourself?
divided by 3. First, I'm going to show you, and then I'll let you do it in a minute. Okay. All right. When you're doing this problem, we're going to pretend like the decimal is not here right now. Okay? We don't need the decimal until at the very end. Got it? All right. So the first thing you're going to ask yourself is, will 3 go into my first number?
Yes.
Will it evenly?
No.
But the closest without going over?
6.
Okay, so we're dividing. 3 times what equals 8? 3 times
2.
2. Okay, now that doesn't equal 8, but it gets us to the closest, right? So I divided. 3
Can I see the...
goes into 8 2 times. Now we're going to do what?
Multiply?
Multiply. What is 3 times 2?
6.
6. Okay? You always write it underneath the 8. Very good?
Then you subtract.
Then you're going to subtract.
So
8
that's 2.
take away 6 and you would get 2. Very good.
Then you do 3 goes under 5.
Very good. Then we're going to bring down, see that B? We're going to bring down the next number. Okay? Then you start all over. But instead of looking up here, you're going to look where you ended.
How many times 3 go into 25?
How many times will 3 go into 25? How many? Without going over.
8.
8.
8. Very good. So we did, whoops, let me do my B. So we did 8.
So we write
Okay.
8.
Yep. 8 goes next. Okay. Now we divided. I'm going to put a check mark. Now we're going to multiply. That number 8 times 3. What is 8 times 3? 24. Check. Now what are we going to do?
2.
Minus
We're going to subtract.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
1.
5, 25, take away 24 is 1. Check. Now what are we going to do?
Bring
down.
Bring
2.
down. Okay? Then
4.
we're going to divide again. We start all over again.
No.
This is our new number.
It's 4.
3 will go into 12 how many times?
4.
4.
3 times 4 is 12.
Okay? We divided.
We have no remainder.
Now we're going to multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. Now we're going to subtract.
Not my favorite.
0. Is there anything else to bring down? No. That means you're done.
That's going to take up a lot of our room.
Okay? Once you get to the place where you're on B,
There's like 2.
Levi, once you get to the place where you're on B, bring down, and there's nothing else to bring down, you're done.
Can
Okay.
I sharpen this pencil?
You can. Now, what about this decimal?
We have to bring that down
there.
You have to bring it up. Very good. This decimal goes up here. Okay, so kind of what helps you to understand this equation is it's basically saying that maybe you spent $8.52 and you bought 3 of something, but how much was each of them? $2.84. So it's kind of like if it was maybe this bell. We bought 3 of them, and 3 of them all together was $8.52. But how much was each bell? $2.84. It's kind of like that, okay? Yes.
I'm lost.
You're lost. Okay. When my son first learned this, it was very hard for him to understand.
Me too. My mom is a really bad math teacher, so I have no clue.
It was hard, wasn't it?
It's
Okay?
so
So
easy.
this is your first time. It will take a while.
No, like my first time doing it, I kept having.
I'm glad we don't have
like,
next practice.
Mom, what do I have to do next? What do I do next?
Okay.
And she's
But
like,
with this is up here, it'll help you.
We
Okay?
don't have next practice.
My family would be DMSSB. My mom,
Yeah.
my dad's family would be.
All right. We got to keep going, okay? Because I need to help him understand it. So, shh.
And I don't understand.
Okay, so let's watch. Let's do it again, okay? I don't need anybody else talking. I'm just going to walk them through it, okay? So I don't need anybody else talking. So everybody just watch. Here's a new problem. 234. So it's
5, 2, 3, 4.
okay. This is our problem. All right. Who remembers what our very first step is going to be? Yes.
We figure out if 5 can go into 2.
Okay. Can 5 go into 2?
No.
No. So something that helps me is I put an X. No, it won't work. Can't do it right now. Okay? So since it won't go into 2, now I'm going to see if it'll go into both numbers.
23.
Okay? Yes, 5 will go into 23, but will it go in evenly? No, but we can get it to the closest number possible. Right? Okay, so how many times will 5 go into 23?
4.
4. Very good. So we divided. 5 will go into 23 4 times. Now, why is it important that I put my 4 here and not here? Yes.
Because you divided by 23.
Right. I did this whole number. If I'd have put the 4 here, then that meant, Garrett, can you look? If I'd have put the 4 here, then that means I would just be going into 2. But I want the whole thing 23, so that's why I put my 4 here. That's why I put an X there to help me.
I might have gotten it wrong.
Okay? Now, we divided. Now we're going to what? Multiply, right? Okay, because that's what it tells us to do next. 5 times 4 is
20.
20. Very good. We're done with that one. Now what's it tell us to do, Garrett?
Subtract.
Subtract. So subtract 23 minus 20.
3.
Okay?
I know what the answer is.
3.
Yes, we're going to get 3 after we subtract. Then, tell me what's the next
Bring down
step.
4.
Bring down.
Bring down B. Okay? And what I bring down is the number that I haven't worked with yet. Okay? That next one, I'm going to bring it down. All right? You really just have to practice this. And then finally it'll become,
After you do like 10 of them or 20
Yeah,
of them,
it's simple.
it's really easy.
okay, now this is our new number. Once we followed all the steps, this is our new number we're going to look at to start all over again. Now you're going to ask yourself, how many times will 5 go into this number? I know. How many? 6. Okay. 5 times 7. Yep, you're exactly right. Good. So I'm going to put a 6 up here. All my division stuff goes up here. 5 will go into 34 this many times. 6. Okay, good. Now let's multiply. What is this number? 6 times 5?
30.
30. Put it underneath that number we were working with. Okay, then what am I going to do?
Subtract.
I'm going to subtract. And I get
4.
4. Okay. Now, what am I supposed to do?
Bring down.
Bring down. Is there anything else to bring down?
No.
No. So, what about this number down here?
Remainder.
Remainder.
Very good. So what you put is 46, remainder 4. That's what is left
That's exactly
over.
what I had.
You can use a black marker.
Yeah. It doesn't erase as good, but clearly that one's not erasing very well either, is it? All right. And basically, you'll just have to keep practicing, 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 and eventually you'll get it, okay?
Can we do the lesson practice? Or
In just a minute. I got one more problem to do with y'all. Okay. So look at this problem on the board. Who remembers what a letter and a number next to each other means?
Oh, 5 times something.
Okay. So this is saying, I would rewrite it. It kind of helps me to see it better. So I would say 5 times what is what that says, right? Equals 365. How would I do this? Yes?
365.
I know.
Times 5.
No, I know. How many times does 5 go into 365?
Yes, okay. So what I want y'all to see is, let me change the numbers up so you can kind of see. What if I'd have said 5 and equals 20. Now stay with me. I used a smaller number up here to help you know what to do. So watch this. I would go 5 times what equals 20. How would I get this one?
See how many times 5 goes to 20.
You just know it, but what you're actually doing is dividing. So watch what I do. You would go 20 divided by 5, and you would go 5 times what equals 20?
5 times.
4, right? So we figured out what this number is by dividing, didn't we? Okay? So now that I know what I'm supposed to do using some fake numbers, okay, let's do the real thing. How am I going to figure this out? The same way I figured this one out, okay,
Do it.
but with the real numbers.
We could do the lesson practice.
Okay, so let's do this. You're going to take 365 divided by 5. Because what I'm saying is 5 times what equals
I
365.
do it.
Okay, so let's walk through this one together. Okay, I'm going to put my dad, mom, sister, brother. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. My first step is to divide. All right, Garrett.
Can I do it?
Y'all too, I want y'all to help me with it, okay?
Who,
They
me?
were helping me on the last ones. No, I just went blank.
Isabella.
Thank you. Isabella and Garrett, okay? Garrett, you do my first step. I'm going to divide first. Will 5 go into 3?
No.
Nope. Okay, will 5 go into 36?
Yes.
How many times?
7.
7. Okay? Isabella, you're next. What comes next?
We do 5.
We divided.
Oh, now we multiply.
Now we're going to multiply.
So
7 times 5 is?
yeah, equals 35.
Very good. Garrett.
I know what the
Whoops.
answer is.
Garrett, what am I supposed to do next?
Now you're going to subtract.
I'm going to subtract.
35 from 36.
36, take away 35, I'll get
1.
1. Isabella, what's my next step?
I know what the
You-
answer is.
You bring down the 5.
Bring down the 5. Okay, that's my new number we're going to look at. And we're going to start all the way over. Garrett, what am I going to do?
You're going to divide 5 from 15.
5 will go into 15 how many times?
3 times.
Very good. We're going to put our 3 up here up at the top. Okay, so we divided. All right, what are we going to do next?
Now, we can't have any more.
Well, next is what?
Divide.
No, we divided. Now we're going to,
Oh, multiply.
okay, so 5 times 3 is
0.
15. Okay? Then you're going to subtract, right? And what do I get?
72.
0. Is there anything else to bring down?
No.
That means we're done. Is there any remaining?
No.
Nope. So it's just an even answer, 73.
And then you can put that in there.
Everybody understand? Yes.
I love long division.
Yes, pretty fun,
And
isn't it?
then you have to
Yes,
put
I
the
don't.
73